All right, guys. Well, let's get into it right here. Smart eating for true weight loss. I send you this PDF file. Please download it and go through it. I can send you all the tools, guys, but if you're not reading the tools, if you're not taking the time to actually learn this stuff, it's gonna be hard for you to progress. I can give you the tools, I can give you the coaching, but I cannot do it for you. Okay, you need to take actionable steps. You need to actually do this. All right. So smart eating for true weight loss. I don't really like saying weight loss too much. I like fat loss better because weight loss can mean that you can step on a scale and you can see that your weight has dropped, but you might be losing muscle mass instead of fat. All right. So it's important for us to calculate our body fat percentage and our muscle mass percentage so that we know we're making progress in losing that body fat. Now, the biggest thing when losing body fat is going to be your calories in and calories out. It's that simple. We don't need to overcomplicate this. And it's very simple. Most people tell you go on this diet, cut out the carbs, cut out this, cut out that. It's simply untrue, and it's gonna overcomplicate it. Let's facilitate. Let's make this easy. Let's stop meal prepping. Let's stop cutting the things that we enjoy from our diet. How about we just focus on the calories? That's really what it is. You know, I eat and consume the foods that I enjoy. I don't stop eating out. I don't stop going to these fast food restaurants just because, you know, I'm supposed to be on a specific diet. I still eat what I want to eat, but I stay within my calorie range and my macro range, and that's how I'm able to maintain all year long. Obviously, the quality of the food that is being given to you at a fast food restaurant is not going to be as great as you go into the grocery store and getting something organic. But majority of things are already processed, and majority of things do come from the same companies and businesses. So it's things to consider. All right, so this PDF file is to inform you of the best sources of macronutrients. And we'll talk about macronutrients, but the goal is to keep you at a caloric deficit. That's the biggest thing. If you're trying to lose body fat, it's a caloric deficit. So you need to select foods that are low in calories without sacrificing nutrition value. All right, so I cannot stress this enough. I'm going to repeat this again. If you bypass your nutrition and you're not calculating your calories and macros, it will be hard for you to obtain your goal. If you are not losing body fat, if you're not making progress, this is going to be the first thing I'm going to point you in the direction to. Hey, you're probably consuming too many calories. You need to go on that calorie deficit. Are you counting your calories? Are you eating more than what you're supposed to? Are you counting your sauces? Are you counting the drinks that you're consuming throughout the day? Because we drink all these Starbucks and pop drinks and stuff. All right. So the very first thing is always going to be your caloric intake, calories in, calories out. If you're trying to gain muscle, you're going to have to go on a calorie surplus. You got to make sure that that calorie surplus is coming from food that is actually going to help you build muscle, such as protein and carbohydrates, cleaner uh, calories. All right, so the macronutrients are what make up your calories. All right, we don't need to get too complex with this, but the three things are going to be carbohydrates, protein, and fat. Those are the three ways that we consume calories. All right, if you eat more than what you burn a day, you will gain weight. This will put you at a caloric surplus. Now, I don't want to scare you away too quickly. This doesn't mean that you cannot eat the foods you enjoy and that you like. This is simply a guide to refer to when it's difficult to come up with a list of nutritious foods to incorporate to your diet. So there is no need to meal prep, guys. There's no need to stick to just chicken and rice and just one specific diet. It's just simply counting your calories. I know it sounds very extreme, right? But it's not extreme. It's actually it's the smartest thing to do, understanding our calories so now we can eat what we would like to eat and enjoy our lives as normal people, right? But maintain ourselves at like a standard. And you don't seem like the type of person that just settles for less. So let's keep ourselves at a standard. Again, tracking your calories is 100% required until you develop the understanding. You're going to get to a point where you're going to be able to look at food and be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't eat that because that's too high in calories. Maybe I should consume this because I ate a lot more in the morning or a lot more in the afternoon. And then at that point, you won't have to count your calories. But at the beginning, you will need to count your calories so you get a better understanding of food and nutrition. So make sure you input all your meals and your snacks on the MyFitnessPal app. The MyFitnessPal app is free. You don't need to pay for it. And it integrates to the app that I offer as well. So if you want help with nutrition, which is something that I really suggest at the beginning, I can send you different meals with recipes and ways to prepare it so now when you can go home or when you go to the grocery store, you can buy the list of foods and you already have something that you can make at home that's going to stay within your caloric range is going to help you achieve your goals a lot faster. All I'm doing is giving you the tools, but you need to implement them. Okay. So track everything that you eat, guys.